A CEO's on-camera meltdown reveals a marriage's darkest secret, hints at the raw, tearful premiere that just launched Korean television's newest divorce drama. And today, we're unpacking that very first episode from start to finish. Known in its original language as Okay, Let's Get Divorced, a comedy romance series airing in South Korea, this story opens with a wedding dress company's co-founders staring down the collapse of a marriage they spent 7 years building alongside their business. Baek Mi-young, who once dreamed of becoming a tailor while watching her father run a suit shop before losing both parents in a sudden accident, and designer Ji Won-ho, who fell for her at first sight and proposed after only 6 months of dating, now find their once solid partnership unraveling in public after a serious incident during their 4th year of marriage. It's directed by Joo Sung-woo, and it premiered on August 19, 2026. Here's something exciting worth knowing right away. This premiere marks the television comeback of leading actress Lee Min-jung, who stepped away from the small screen for roughly 6 years after her hit drama Once Again, a series that soared to a peak nationwide rating of 37% and earned her a top acting honor. Stepping opposite her for the very first time as an on-screen couple is Kim Ji-suk, and their pairing as a fractured 7-year married couple is a big part of why this premiere drew so much attention before it even aired. And here's a detail that adds so much depth. Director Joo Sung-woo brings experience from earlier acclaimed dramas, including Man in the Kitchen, Monster, and Witch at Court, while writer Hwang Ji-yeon has described the story's core keywords as healing, secrets, and love-turned resentment, promising that every newly revealed reason behind the divorce will shift the balance of power between the two leads. Get ready for this one. The entire series is adapted from a novel of the same title, written by author Kim Hyun-kyung, and originally published back in 2017. In the source novel, the central couple are the same age and 8 years into marriage, with the wife's quiet, unresolved grief over a miscarriage she endured largely alone driving the story's central wound. For the screen adaptation, the writers reshaped that timeline into a 7-year marriage and shifted the specific wounds the couple carries, while keeping the wedding business setting and the core idea of a couple who make perfect dresses for other people's weddings while their own union quietly falls apart. And here's a fun detail worth knowing. The title itself carries several English renderings across databases and fan communities, including Gurai Ihan Hada, Okay, Let's Get a Divorce, So Let's Get a Divorce, and Yes, Let's Get a Divorce, all translating the same blunt Korean exclamation that opens the story. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Despite the buzz around Lee Min-jung's return, ratings tracker Nielsen Korea reported that this very first episode opened softly, drawing a 0.4% nationwide rating on its home channel, KBS Drama, and 0.2% on simulcast partner GTV. That modest start stood in sharp contrast to the 37% peak Lee Min-jung once commanded with her earlier hit, and it quickly became a talking point across Korean entertainment coverage of the premiere. Industry commentary noted that because the series is also available through streaming platforms after broadcast, online engagement and word of mouth were expected to matter just as much as the initial linear broadcast numbers in determining whether the show's fortunes would turn around in the episodes that followed. Coverage of the debut also praised how Baek Mi-young's confident opening scenes gradually gave way to visible cracks by the hour's end, calling that unraveling a delicately handled portrayal of accumulated marital weight, even as the headline ratings numbers stayed low. If you're wondering where to catch Okay, Let's Get Divorced for yourself, the series broadcasts domestically on KBS Drama and GTV every Wednesday and Thursday night at 11, and it's also available for streaming through TVing and Wave following each broadcast, giving South Korean audiences multiple ways to watch live or catch up later. International viewers can find the series through Cocoa, including access via Cocoa's channel offerings on platforms like Prime Video and Apple TV, making this messy, wedding-dressed divorce story reachable well beyond its home country. With 12 episodes planned in total and the whole season already filmed ahead of broadcast, there's plenty of runway left for Baek Mi-young and Ji Won-ho's real divorce experience to twist in directions no one watching this first episode is expecting yet. Thanks for watching KBM International Film Review.